Nazhat Hushima binti Muhammad Azhar. My Magic ID is SA22038, and the title that I got is Chemical Hazard in Manufacturing Factory. Definition: OSHA's Hazard Communication Standard HCS. OSHA's Hazard Communication Standard HCS is designed to protect against chemical source injuries and illnesses by ensuring that employees and workers are provided with sufficient information to anticipate, recognize, evaluate, and control chemical hazards and take appropriate protective measures. This information is provided through safety data sheets (SDS), labels, and employee training. In order for SDS, labels, and training to be effective, the hazard information they convey must be complete and accurate. Thus, it is critically important to obtain comprehensive and correct information about the hazard associated with particular chemicals. Definition of chemical hazard in manufacturing factory. A chemical hazard in a manufacturing factory refers to the potential dangers connected with the handling, storage, and also usage of chemicals during the manufacturing processes. In the context of the HCS released by the OSHA in United States, a chemical hazard in a manufacturing factories refers to any chemicals that is defined as hazardous according to the criteria outlined in the HCS. A chemical hazard is described as a physical or hazard of a chemical substance or mixture by the HCS. The HCS categorizes hazard into the following categories. First, physical hazard, and the second one is health hazard. Physical hazard include compound with volatile, exploding, or reactivity qualities that mean when exposed to particular conditions can cause fires, explosion, or harmful reaction. Move to the health hazard. Health hazard are the potentially harmful effect of substances on human health. These include acute toxicity, chronic toxicity, respiratory sensitization, skin irritation, eye irritation, germ cell mutagenicity, carcinogenicity, and reproductive toxicity, and also specific target organ toxicity. Hazard. According to OSHA standards, various typical chemical dangers can be encountered in manufacturing plants. These hazards are as follows. The first one, hazardous chemicals. A variety of hazardous chemicals such as caustic compound, flammable liquid, toxic gases, reactive chemical, or carcinogens are frequently used in manufacturing operations. Second one, flammable and combustible materials. Manufacturing activities may involve the handling of flammable and combustible liquid, gases, or solids. Third one, respiratory hazards. Manufacturing operation can produce airborne contaminants such as dust, fumes, vapors, or gases, which can endanger employees' respiratory system. Fourth one, hazardous waste. Manufacturing processes generate hazardous waste products that must be managed and disposed of properly. Move to the next one, restricted spaces. Manufacturing plants may have restricted spaces such as tank, vessel, or storage room, which can pose hazards such as oxygen deficit, poisonous gas accumulation, or entrapment concern. Move to the next one, chemical storage and handling. OSHA has standards for hazardous chemical storage and handling, such as the Process Safety Management (PSM) standard for the management of highly hazardous chemicals, and the Flammable Liquid standard for the safe storage and handling of flammable liquids. Move to the next one. Chemical spills and releases. OSHA regulation include the hazardous waste operation and emergency response health worker standard, and the emergency action plan standard offer instruction for handling chemical spills, leak, or releases in a way that protect people and the environment. The last one, personal protective equipment, which is PPE. To safeguard workers from chemical risk, OSHA mandates the use of the proper PPE. This can include respirators, safety gear, face shields, glove, and also eyewear. For the last part, we move to way to minimize chemical hazard. There is 10 ways to minimize chemical hazard. The first one is hazard communication program. Second one, training and education. Third one, emergency preparation. And then next, chemical inventory and labeling. And then next, engineering controls. Also got OSHA compliance. Also safety data sheet STS. Also personal protection equipment PPE. Also record keeping. And the last one, safety. And the last one, safe handling and storage. In conclusion, manufacturing facilities must be conversant with the OSHA standard and regulations that apply to their industry and procedures. Compliance with this standard contribute to worker safety and health when it comes to chemical dangers.